Piper Heaton came in second.
The Hollis Trust funded both of those projects, and they were both set up as competitions. So they set them up as competitions, and then we sought out faculty in the art program to coordinate and manage that prize.
When I found out that I won the mural design, my professors asked if Piper Heaton could help. But before they told me that, in my head, I already knew that I wanted her to help out because she's an amazing artist. And so I was very excited to find out that both of us would be working together because we are both strong artists. So with the help of her, we definitely got this mural done in 10 days, and we absolutely love the results. I received an enormous amount of support from my art professors, so I'm super thankful for Iris Cream, my painting professor, Erin Dixon, my drawing professor, and her husband Alan throughout this whole entire mural process because it was my first mural. So although I was excited, the couple of days before we started, I was like very, very nervous. So just communicating with all three of them on the whole entire process and then walking me through it made me feel a lot more comfortable.
So to have my design chosen as this winning sculpture design, it was very exciting. Definitely coming into my career as an artist and being like teaching, I never really thought my art would be out there like it is now or will be. So it was more like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually an artist. The faculty and staff have been super supportive. Ryan was constantly encouraging me to like continue doing it, and I never thought that I'd be like the winner of the competition. And so constantly being pushed to continue to try and pushing me to do better and teaching me new things and teaching me how things work itself. I have taken a lot of sculpture classes, but with Ryan and James, they've both taught me how to use so many different types of equipment and how to do it safely and just all these new ways of doing things that I'm just not really familiar with. But now I know how to do them so I can use them in the future and teach other people that hopefully when I do become a teacher eventually.
And to give undergraduates this opportunity is fantastic, but it's even more important that they're working so closely with those faculty members. It's a complete professionalizing experience for the students. It's something they can take out of West Georgia into the world of art.
The process is just really simple. You put on the goggles, but first you got to get it correctly adjusted. If not, it's probably going to fall off and you're going to drop it, and it's going to be a lot of money to pay for if it breaks. Before you get set up and get into the game, you basically just have to kind of get to know your surroundings. You get in the game, you have to load up into a program called Megaverse Home that gives you a really good approximate place of how the room looks. Essentially, you can see the people around you in game character form, which makes it really easier for you to be like, okay, here they are, and here I am, so you won't be able to hit them.
First things first, putting on the VR headset and being in the Megaverse is totally different. Like you're physically there, but you're not seeing the world how people without the headset see.
It was really realistic. I got to see my teammates really good and still knocked into each other. And then the way it worked was we didn't pick it up. It was like a magnet onto like our cannon that we shot, and we had shields too to help protect us. And it was really realistic. I was running around like an actual game of dodgeball.
One of the cool things about having it here at the University of West Georgia is that you can use it as a stress reliever, or you can just use it to go on an outing with friends on campus if you don't want to go out of campus.
So when I first walked in, I was a little bit nervous. I've never done virtual reality before. And then put on the headset, I was like, okay, I'm warming up a little bit. But then the screen went black, and I was like, maybe I did something, maybe I didn't, we just gonna see. So got to play dodgeball with some of my counterparts. It was really fun, great experience. I would do like a Minecraft type setting. So I would like, build houses, build like a little town with just different people. This could be like a one-player game, or it could be multiple people building like a little town.
For my professional experience, it really just taught me more of how to come in, be like, okay, I need to settle down, try to get to know my job, learn it quickly, and do it efficiently. For the student experience, I think it was just really fun. I get to know more people that come on campus. I get to work with my coworkers a lot more, get to know them better if I don't know them already. It just helps me be a better person and a better student and just a better worker in general.
This is amazing. I know we're one of the first colleges to even have this technology.
I think it's very unique that we have this here just for West Georgia students because it actually gets to see what technology can do for us. It can relieve stress for us, but it can also show how we are like a top university.
I would highly recommend coming to UWG. We have a lot of cool stuff like this, get to experience. This is, brand new. So definitely come out, look into it, and definitely try it if you're available to try it, because it's really fun.
Tell Logan to come in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, Logan. And we're back.
UWG Productions is a student-led organization where the students are playing a big part in broadcasts of sports and other student events, but it's mostly of sports like volleyball and football and soccer. But the students are entirely like leading the production and the project. And it allows us to get like really good hands-on experience and it's really fun. We just kind of have fun with it.
My favorite part about UWG Productions is how hands-on we can be right when we start.
My favorite part is how it was instantly hands-on from day one.
I can say that having the hands-on experience that I did through this organization absolutely padded my resume, absolutely made me a more communicative leader, made me a better team member, and made me a better filmmaker as a whole.
It's not like we have to, sit back and shadow somebody for a long time. We get to jump right in because it is a student-led production team. So I think that's my favorite part about it, how we get to be so hands-on with all the equipment.
I think it's the greatest learning atmosphere on campus where you can have no skills and you can come on, try it, you can keep learning. There'll be somebody on your shoulder, you got somebody in your headset telling you like, hey, frame it this way, and you start learning. And I just thought that was the greatest experience, is kind of getting thrown in the fire, see what you got, and then we'll learn based on that.
It was hey, here's the camera, we're gonna go to a practice, and if you mess up, and that's okay, now you know. And so that's something that I really liked about incorporating new students into the family.
Well, I mean, I love the school as itself, but it was just really cool to be able to find like my niche. Like, they had exactly what I wanted. So if you're really into live production, like sports, and especially like camera stuff, I definitely say come in and get your hands on that because it's a really good opportunity. And I don't think a lot of other places offer that, but it's really special that UWG does.
We're not just your basic university. We are a community of champions, a thunderous crowd cheering. Let's go Wolves, a team of fierce supporters to guide your journey. When you become a Wolf, you'll get the support you need to succeed, create your own new traditions, and forge lifelong friendships, a path you will only find here. Learn how you can join the pack at westga.edu.
I'm not looking for a college to help me find myself. I'm looking for a college to help me be myself. A place to ignite my passion and fire my imagination. I'm looking for a place that will open new horizons for me. I want a place that will fuel me and put me on the track to the career of my dreams. A place that will spark my curiosity and satisfy my hunger for ideas. A place that will challenge me to the fullest, that will guide me and that will inspire me. I want to be around people who will support me, appreciate me for who I am, and embrace me as I start my journey. I want a place that will give me the tools that I need to succeed in the career that I choose. I'm going to college at a place that will prepare me to win. I'm ready to make a difference. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I'm ready to launch the me that I can be, and I am West.
This is the University of West Georgia.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Fall 2022 Commencement Ceremony for the University of West Georgia. At this time, please take note of the exit nearest you in case of emergency. Now, if there is a need for emergency medical assistance, a nurse's aid station is located on the main concourse. A professional photography service is on hand to take photos of all graduates. No guests are allowed on the floor to take photographs. If you make your way down to the floor and attempt to take pictures, university police officers will generously escort you back to your seat. Immediately following the ceremony, the graduates will exit the Coliseum. Please meet your graduates in front of the venue and continue to make your way away from the exit gates to avoid bottlenecks at the exits. On the concourse, our UWG bookstore has university merchandise for purchase, and you may find refreshments at the concession stands. For your enjoyment of the ceremony, you're invited to remain seated. Mr. President, let the ceremony begin.
Good morning, University of West Georgia. My name is Dr. Brendan Kelly, and I have the privilege of serving as your president here at UWG. I am delighted to welcome you to the most honored tradition that we have at this university and to what will be the crowning experience of the class of 2022, and that is commencement at the University of West Georgia. It is now my pleasure to ask Nicholas Fletcher, a current student in our music program, to come to the podium for the singing of the national anthem. Please stand.
Bursting in
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Now I'd like to introduce you to members of our platform party. Many of you may not have had the opportunity to meet several of these individuals during your time at the University of West Georgia, but that's because they are committed to leading the development of the underpinnings of the institution. They manage our resources and create opportunities, both of which are done in service to your ability to sit here at commencement today. Distinguished colleagues, when I call your name, please rise and remain standing. Sidney Severin, your president of our Student Government Association. Brad Mock, chair of our Alumni Association Board of Directors. Dr. Mike Dishman, dean of the College of Education. Clint Samples, associate dean of the College of Arts, Culture, and Scientific Inquiry. Dr. Christopher Johnson, dean of the Richards College of Business. Dr. Karen Owen, interim dean of University College. Dr. Jenny Schussler, dean of the Tanner Health System School of Nursing. Andrea Stanfield, dean of libraries. Dr. Matt Varga, interim dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Brad Yates, dean of the School of Communication, Film, and Media. Dr. Andre Fortune, vice president for Student Affairs. And Dr. John Preston, provost and senior vice president for Academic Affairs. I want to thank you all for your service and commitment to the University of West Georgia. You may be seated. Having been recognized as a military-friendly institution for the past 6 years, we want to make sure we take time to honor our graduating veterans and members of the armed forces. The achievement of your graduation is a special one. Thank you for your service to our community, our nation, and our world. If you are a veteran or a member of the armed services or on active duty from any branch, please rise so that we can collectively honor your service. University of West Georgia is also a globally connected campus with students enrolled from 32 states and 63 countries. As such, we bring the world to UWG the same way we take UWG to the world, in ways that engender the development of global citizenship, scholarship, and human development. Today, we have 9 students originating from China, France, India, Italy, Jamaica, Nigeria, South Korea, and Uruguay. Their names, colleges, and nations of origin can be found in your program. For our international students who graduate today, congratulations on your special accomplishment, and thank you for choosing the University of West Georgia. Finally, it is my special privilege to recognize those individuals who have an especially significant investment in the graduates of the University of West Georgia. First, our staff members at UWG. While many of these individuals do not participate in direct instruction, they make considerable contributions to the experience, education, support, and development of every student we serve and the evolution of this university. If you are a staff member from any unit at the University of West Georgia, please stand and allow us to collectively recognize your service. And second, I'll ask members of the UWG faculty to please stand. These professionals are exceptional in their commitment to student learning and development. It's through their teaching, their mentoring, exploration, research, which at UWG is woven into the experience of students at UWG. The outcomes of their efforts to help students learn, advance, and achieve are what we celebrate today. I'm going to ask you all to join me in thanking the University of West Georgia faculty for their work and investment in our students. Our next speaker is a student, and an incredibly impressive one. She is a great student leader, and I've had the chance to work closely with her for the last couple of years. I'm going to tell you right now, she will be a great leader for the organizations that she serves, for the communities that she serves for years to come, and that will start on January 4th when she starts her next chapter as an intern at the Secretary of State's office in the capital of the state of Georgia. Please welcome your Student Government Association President, Sydney Severin.
Good morning, friends, family, and class of 2022. Before I get started, graduates, please find your family and friends in the crowd so that we can applaud you for your hard work. My name is Sydney Severin, your Student Government Association President. Now, I've done quite a few speeches, but this appearance always has the most pressure because what can I tell someone on their special day that embodies the last couple years of their life? My biggest piece of advice for you is to ensure that you are stopping and smelling the roses. Sometimes we get so caught up in the next step, planning ahead, always trying to stay ahead of the 8-ball, that we forget to appreciate the moments that we have always dreamed of being in. For example, live in this moment. Live in your graduation day. This is your opportunity to celebrate the hard work that you have put in. Don't get caught up in the job searches, finding apartments, getting new cars. Now, I'm not saying go home today and say, well, she told me not to worry about that. Although all of these things are important, you must be able to live in the moment. Some of you may say it feels like I just started my freshman year. In the blink of an eye, you can be in an entirely different circumstance. So appreciate the present. Now, before I leave, I'm going to tell you a quick story. This past fall, I was so focused on the next semester, the next event I would host, the next meeting, the next appointment, the next appearance. And for the time being, all I thought was all I have to get through today. All I have to do is get through today and I'll be okay. 9 times out of 10, that's what most college students do. It seems doable. And that was until September 9th. I was so spread thin, I was so caught up on the next step that I got into an accident on I-20. I was so focused on every aspect that could improve that I didn't appreciate what I had in the moment. And all it took was for me to end up in an unfortunate situation, for me to appreciate the value of what I had. At that moment, I had no clear vision of what my next step would be. We tend to take things for granted until they are taken away from us suddenly. There will always be hardships, obstacles, and things on the to-do list to check off. But you must cherish the moments that are precious, that are perfect, because that'll help you get through those days that seem impossible to get through. Be kind and be patient to yourself. And lastly, before I leave, Miss Terralyn Tosin-Trailer. I love you so much, and I am so proud of you, and congratulations to you. And that goes for the entire class of 2022. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Members of the class of 2022, Sydney's message of being intentional about each moment is particularly apt for you and the circumstances that you encountered and thrived under during your time as students at the University of West Georgia. As a public university, we serve many constituencies and communities, but our laser focus is on getting you to where you sit today with the opportunity to launch and advance your career tomorrow. When you arrived as a student at the University of West Georgia, you all brought unique perspectives and experiences to our institution. But you all shared something in common. You came with something to prove. Whatever the challenges associated with that something to prove were, you did not stop. You still woke up every day and set out to achieve. And you will likely notice that after today, people look at you a little differently because you have changed. You have become some other thing, and whether that is a nurse or a teacher, an accountant, or any number of other professional individuals, you are now something that you were not before. You've been shaped by learning, and that is the outcome of education. The great national leader and peacemaker Nelson Mandela said it always seems impossible until it is done. And today, for all of you, it is done. You are a graduate of the University of West Georgia, and we celebrate whatever it is that you were trying to prove, and part of that is proven today. At graduations, we often say that we're celebrating the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new, and that is true. But more importantly, we are celebrating the transformation in people's lives. Your transformation, your becoming. Becoming is what we grow to be, and it is not for the faint of heart. We become as part of a journey. It's a journey of learning and making mistakes and learning and enduring hardships and learning and succeeding and learning and continually evolving as human beings. And all the time, you become. So allow me to share just a few stories of students graduating today who have become at UWG. Many of our graduates have had long, winding paths to where they sit today. But very few have received inspiration from Tibetan monks. That's true for Caleb Storms, a graduate of the Tanner Health System School of Nursing, who hit the reset button on his life more than a decade ago. He gave away all of his possessions and traveled for 2 years to discover his life's calling. And he found it thanks to 2 monks with whom he spent many months studying in Hawaii and then later closer to home in Atlanta. He began working for a hospice provider as a certified nursing assistant, where he found the direction for his life and career to provide end-of-life care. After graduation, Storms, who I have to add performs as a David Bowie. He performs as David Bowie in a cover band throughout metropolitan Atlanta. If you're interested in entertainment, end-of-life care, and David Bowie. University of West Georgia provides tremendous opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. He has accepted a position in the pediatric emergency department at Wellstar Douglas Hospital, where he will continue to demonstrate his compassion in providing care during one of the most important phases of an individual's life. Congratulations, Caleb. Graduating today from the College of Arts, Culture, and Scientific Inquiry, Dominic Grimaldi loves to support other storytellers in bringing their stories to life. Earning a bachelor's degree in English as a student in our honors college, Dominic has served as a peer tutor, a writing consultant, and staff editor for 2 student-led journals, one focused on literary undergraduate research and the other on creative art in a variety of forms. These professional learning opportunities at UWG have directly connected him to the next step in his career, working as a copy editor for a young adult literature publishing company. In this work, he'll continue to advocate for literature as a means of helping young adults develop coping skills and resilience. Congratulations, Dominic, and thank you for your role in this important work. And Kaylin Fairchild, she spent some of her formative years on the island of Maui, where she and her family lived until the birth of her brother, Kevin, in 2006. Unfortunately, Kevin was born with a condition that required a liver transplant. After researching the most well-equipped hospitals for this type of procedure on an infant, Kaylin's parents decided on Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, and they moved to Georgia for a lengthy stay. Fortunately, Kevin received a new liver. He's currently healthy, happy 16-year-old. Today, he celebrates his sister's graduation from our Tanner Health System School of Nursing, and in a full circle moment, Kaylin has accepted a position in the transplant unit of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Dr. Jenny Schussler, our Dean of Nursing, said that it is virtually unheard of for a newly graduating nurse to be hired in a transplant unit, and that is the magic that exists at this institution, and sometimes we get to celebrate graduates who do something that's virtually unheard of. Congratulations. I could entertain you with hundreds of stories of graduates, stories of success that we get to celebrate at commencement, and each of them would highlight a courageous individual who made the world better, or made an organization better, or made themselves better as a result of their effort. My first mentor in my own undergraduate degree, Dr. Gary Evans, introduced me to one of the great ideas in my life. He said there are three types of people in the world: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who say, what happened? Pursuing new aspirations and stepping outside of whatever space you currently occupy takes courage. It takes tenacity and grit to make things happen for you, for your friends and family, for the businesses and organizations that we serve. You, class of 2022, are the leaders that we've been waiting for, and we need you to go and jump into the world, embrace challenges, make companies stronger, make communities healthier and more connected, make every action and impact produce positive change in the world. It is easier to be courageous, though, when you have a support system of people who have your back. And fortunately for all of us, there are a whole bunch of people, including thousands at the University of West Georgia, who are behind you and want to see you go and make things happen. University education is equipment for living, and each of you is ready to go out and meet the world. So don't stop learning. Don't stop challenging yourself to be better. Don't stop becoming. The difference between who you are right now and who you want to be depends on the courage and the work that you put into yourself in this world every day. This commencement is not the end. It is the beginning. Congratulations. And now, it is my honor and privilege to call upon our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. John Preston, so that we may begin the conferral of degrees.
Thank you, President Kelly. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the deans of the respective colleges, it is my honor and privilege to present the candidates to the President. Candidates, when your college or school is called, you may rise and remain standing. Will the candidates for the degrees in the College of Arts, Culture, and Scientific Inquiry please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for degrees in the Tanner Health System School of Nursing please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the University of West Georgia, I present these candidates for the approval of the appropriate degrees. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Preston. And now it's time for me to officially confer your degrees. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the University of West Georgia, it is my honor and privilege to confer upon you the bachelor's degree for which you have been recommended, as listed in the official records of the university, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. And now we move to awarding our degrees. At the University of West Georgia, we're proud to recognize each graduate by name. And everyone wants to hear the name of their son, daughter, sister, husband, wife, girlfriend. The respect that we show to the last graduate is as important as the respect that we show to the first. So let's please honor those graduates by making sure that we can hear each name among our excitement. Graduates, as you walk across the stage, you will be congratulated by me, by your provost, Dr. John Preston, by the dean of your college, and then, before returning to your seat, Mr. Brad Mock, who is the chair of the UWG Alumni Association Board of Directors, will personally welcome you into the Alumni Association. Dr. Michael Hester will call the graduates to come forward and receive their diplomas. The marshals will direct you.
From the College of Arts, Culture, and Scientific Inquiry, Brianna Simone Durant. Dakota Anthony Patterson, cum laude. Ryan James Spencer. Courtney Robin Butler, cum laude. Juliana Gabrielle May. Benjamin Gregory Dewberry, summa cum laude. Daniel Allen Yarbrough, cum laude. Sydney Grace McGrew. Safari Tiara Chantrell Lay. Miles Byers. Danielle Martine Lawson. Nancy Elizabeth Murphy. Ashlyn Nicole Story, summa cum laude. Kristen Amber Jackson, cum laude. Eva Rose Marchbanks, magna cum laude with honors college distinction. Nicholas Devon Perry. Nishan Aaron Pyle. Eden Victoria Russell, summa cum laude. Imani Lashana Hepburn. Devin Christina Baker. Jacob Baston Smith, summa cum laude. Jasmine Ariel McCrary. Cora Lee Rakestraw. Alexander Paul Korleski, cum laude. China Maurice Farley, summa cum laude. Sarah Amanda Ford. Summer Leanne Bailey. Liliana Hernandez. Jasmine Lachey Lawrence. Daniel Garrison Reed. Kayla Brianne Hill. Kendall Paige Idson, cum laude. Sarah Newman. Tanaja Zykeria Reeves, magna cum laude. Jared Michael Moss. Alexandria Nicole Hunt. Evan Spencer Maricando. Kylie Sierra Joyner, summa cum laude. Catherine Gabrielle Mink, cum laude. Zoe Lee McCarty, cum laude. Ashton Nicole Small, cum laude. Heidi Dawn Mount. Catherine Araceli Sosa. Charles Kelly Davenport Jr., cum laude. Reagan Miranda Whitaker. William Samuel Anderson, cum laude. Brendan Thomas Jones, cum laude. Benjamin Reed Shirley, cum laude. Zipporah Valerie Shiver. Austin Daniel Snyder, cum laude with Honors College distinction. Desiree Sky Hansen. Micaiah Bolar. Haley Elizabeth Williams. Jolene Chioma Anyanwu, cum laude. Christian R. Swanner. Hannah Marie Cannon, cum laude. Cameron Bryce Cummings. Destiny Chantal Hawkins. Dia Monet M. Barnett. Alexander Joseph Schmidt. Mariah Francis Okogan, summa cum laude. John Edward Sullivan III. Christiana K. Leah Marie Bearden. Charisma Rochelle Jean. Madison Elaine Hill. Brittany Anita Buckner. Elfrida Tiwa. Nicholas Gregory Reed. Sydney Nicole Rawlings. Reagan Denise Thomas. Samuel Edward Sauls III. Kaylin Elizabeth Simpkins, summa cum laude. Dominic J. Grimaldi, summa cum laude with Honors College distinction. Terilyn Jamae Tolson Traylor. India Shania Knowlton. Rachel Marie Whitney. Trenton R. Spears. Hannah B. Schmitz. Emma Isabel Carter. Jamil Miller, cum laude. Cameron Victoria Applegate. Madison Ray Seeley. Destiny Faith Watkins. Brandon Jace Jones. Emma Elizabeth Clark, cum laude. Brendan Russell King, magna cum laude. Deontay Ballard. Olivia Faith McKinley. William Palmer Blevins, summa cum laude. Samantha May Jett, magna cum laude. Grace Galiwango. Haley Nicole Woodall. Kennedy Raquel Holmes. Saudia Marie Sanchez. Tyler Edward Roberts, cum laude. Idris Amir Williams. Jaslyn Tanisha Sampson. Abby Ann Could. Destiny Samaya Gray. Frederick Marcus Williams II. Jessica Neal. Zakia Brian Dora. Madison Grace Wood. Jamie Brescia Livingston. Avery Grace Ramos. Shannon A. Porter. Summer Rain Gagnon. Gracie M. Gagnon. Natalie Lazaro, cum laude. Jessica Dees, magna cum laude. Haley N. Vialba, summa cum laude. Sierra Whitley Cruz. Sarah K. Garvey. Vanessa Fairclough. Angela Marie Lewis. Kayla Nicole Campbell. Anicia D. Taylor, cum laude. Aijalon Cameron Allen. Sayani Dominique Harris. Michael John Lynch. Nia Brittany Dennerville. Michaela Octavian Zinn. Ikechku Omakara. Andrew Hussey. Jayla A. Williams. Viviana Alicia Cardona. Keandria Rashia Tuck Rucker. Avian Mildry Kraft. Marie Therese Milkowski. Got it. Milton Johnson. Gewalt. Callista Ann Fleming. Maya Brandy Samira Williams. Nardos Mojas Mercurial. Janelle Rebecca LaShawn Littman. Is it Caitlin Elizabeth Perry, magna cum laude. Shamia Rickay Taylor. Alexandria Rebecca Martinez, cum laude. Camille Destiny Edmond. Jenna Lee Shelton, magna cum laude. Morgan Faith Hicks, cum laude. Abigail Elena Michelle, cum laude. From the Tanner Health System School of Nursing. Stacia Monet McClellan. Samantha Kylie Dixon, summa cum laude. Rosaline Olabisi Aweda, cum laude. Karen K. Sparks, magna cum laude. Alyssa Gail New, cum laude. Jody Karis Gaddy. Hannah Kaylee Studley, magna cum laude. Christina Lynn Becker, magna cum laude. Megan Ingo Raffensberger, cum laude. Shantoria Sherelle Baker. McKenna Lenora Wharton. Cody Mackenzie Meese, summa cum laude. Kaylee Eve Wilson. Inga Chu. Victoria Dominique McClendon. Mary Catherine Laverty, summa cum laude. Kinsley Renee Beasley, magna cum laude. Dustin Jacob Terrell, magna cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Hargis, cum laude. Skylar Mackenzie Phillips. Shayla Eileen Bean, cum laude. Brittany Danielle Roberts. Felicite Olatayo Togun. Autumn Brooke McLean. Asia Shanae Bonner. Lauren Elisa Davis, cum laude. Lina Dama Bastian. Miliam Gathoni Wanena, cum laude. Catherine Elise Eric. Samantha W. Drake. Mariana Nicole Taylor, cum laude. Carly Nicole Hill, cum laude. Cassie Lee Mosley. Kinsey Brooke Pierce, cum laude. Caroline Joanna Williams, cum laude. Dylan Gage McKinley, cum laude. Emma Catherine Stiles. Molly Caroline Musgrove. Emily Taylor Gordon, cum laude. Kaylin Nelisa Fairchild, summa cum laude. Hayden Brooke Reed, cum laude. Brinley Rebecca Mercer. Stephanie Corral. Laura Wynn Boyd, cum laude. Austin Drake Todd. Imari Alexis Pina, cum laude. Jasmine Jeanette Johnson. Vanisha Pertit, cum laude. Emily Michelle Justice. Casey Nicole Caldwell, cum laude. Erin Grace Griffin, magna cum laude. Landry Nina Dixon, cum laude. Shakaya Perry. Kayla Brian Storms, cum laude. Grace Jessica Capeta Ilunga. Faith Simone Richardson. Dadevi Dingel Annie Kwashi, cum laude. Claire Elise Higgins. Brianna Nicole Grosdanoff. Alexis Zitani Pezzo. Davi Marie Lowry, cum laude. Mary Colette Ibozanam Idoze, cum laude. Toalase Oganoki. Moyosore and Urakoya. Lawrence Leandre. Well, you got us off there. Taylor Jovan Boyce. Jalisa Marie Sanchez. Farah Pierre-Louis Mahotieres.
Everyone, let's congratulate the class of 2022. If you are not receiving a degree today, you can be seated. If you are not receiving a degree today, you may be seated. Now we're cooking. It is a time-honored tradition in the Academy to signal the earning of your academic credential by moving your tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Not yet. Graduates, on the count of three, and not before, we're going to celebrate your new status as a baccalaureate-holding student from the University of West Georgia by transiting your tassel from the right to the left. 1, 2, 3. It's official. You may be seated. You have now joined the ranks of 73,000 plus alumni of the University of West Georgia who've come before you. And as such, it is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium Mr. Brad Mock, Chair of the UWG Alumni Association Board of Directors, to officially welcome you into the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. Thanks for giving me a second to say hello to every one of you. That is something new, something I'm excited about, and something I know we're going to have as a tradition here at the University of West Georgia for a long time. I'm honored to be here with you today for your commencement as a member of the class of 2022. I want to talk to you a little bit, very briefly, about legacy. It's not something that you leave behind. It's something that you chase for, something you work for, something you maintain every day. Rather than thinking of today as the end of an era, think about it as a fundamental chapter in your lifelong book of legacy. What we have done is deeply connected to what we will do. Our accomplishments, our beliefs, our backgrounds, they give us the perspective we need to prioritize our goals. Our family, our friends, they give us the support we need to make a lasting impact. Something I know you all want to do walking out of here today. Some of you are the first to graduate from your families. Some are coming back after years in the workforce. Some of you are here after time serving this great country. We're thankful for that. No matter what your history is, today is that day. I call it that day because today is that day that you stayed up late in the Ingram Library for. Today is that day that you picked up extra shifts so you could pay for. Today might be that day that you cut some shifts so you could study to make sure you could get here, right? But today is that day. Today is your legacy day, and we are so thankful that you chose to pursue that day here with us at the University of West Georgia. This degree gives you something that connects us all. Wherever you've been, wherever you're headed, know that we are all in this together. Taking this degree to communities near and far, that's your next best step. There's value in what you have accomplished. There's value in what you will accomplish. And we want to know about it. So stay connected. Share your accolades. Plug into this network of 73,000 plus University of West Georgia alumni. We're here to help you as much as we can. We're always West. We're everyday West. We are forever West. 10 years ago, almost to the day, I sat in those chairs, so I hope not too long from now, one of you will be in one of these chairs. But I want you to take a second because there's a memory I can see in my mind that I know I'll be able to see, and I think you will too. And I'm going to need a little bit of help from your friends and family, but y'all take a look and find them. And friends and family, please let them know where you are. Remember where it is. I hope you can see it for a long, long time to come. So officially, on behalf of all those that have graduated from this great institution before you, it gives me great pleasure to induct you, to welcome you to the University of West Georgia Alumni Association. Wear that lapel pin that's in your graduation bag proudly. You are forever West. Go West and go Wolves.
Thank you, Brad. Before we end the ceremony, we always need to make sure that we mark time properly. You only get to graduate once, so let's congratulate these graduates one more time. Immediately following the ceremony, the graduates will exit the Coliseum, and guests, you can meet them outside. I want to thank you all for joining us for this special celebration, and I'd ask that you all please rise as Mackenzie Phillips, a current student in our music program, comes to the podium to sing the University of West Georgia alma mater. Thank you.
In the western pines of Georgia, standing strong and true, our wise alma mater beckons to the red and blue. Though you be in learning founded, truthful yet you be, while thus guided by tradition, yet you still breathe free. Dear West Georgia, standing strong.